Welcome you all for class 7 subject maths. So today we are going to start with a new topic, that is practical geometry. Now in this chapter what are we going to learn? Construction of a line parallel to the given line. What we are going to learn? A construction of parallel line to the given line. The second, we are going to learn to construct a triangle given whose three sides are known. Means if three sides are given, we should know to construct a triangle. The second is construct a triangle whose two sides and the angle between them are known. That is the second type of triangle. And then the third type, construct a triangle whose two angles and the sides between them are known. And then the last type of triangle, that is construct a right angle triangle whose one leg and hypotenuse are known. These types of triangles we will learn this in this chapter. Before learning the triangle, we are going to learn how to draw a line parallel to the given line. Before constructing any parallel line, first we should know what is the meaning of parallel lines here. Means the lines which will not meet is known as parallel line. But what is the property of parallel lines? Two lines cut by the transversal are said to be parallel to one another if each pair of corresponding or alternate interior angles are equal. Now here we should know that either these 2 and 3 are what? 2 and 3 are corresponding angles of the parallel line. Which are the parallel line here? Line M and N are parallel because the corresponding angles are equal. And what is the next property of the parallel line? That is alternate angles should be equal. That is angle 1 and 2 also should be equal. Then only we will say this line M and N are parallel. So keeping this property in mind, which property? The alternate angles are equal. We will now learn to construct the parallel line. Now to draw a line parallel, the first thing is take a line L and point A outside. Now anywhere here you can see you should draw first line M with any measurement, and anywhere you can put a point outside the point of line. Okay. So I have put a point here Y. The second step, mark a point Y some distance above it and join it with X. Okay. From here you have to draw a line. That is the second step. The third step, with X as center. This will be the center now. And any radius, you have to take any radius and draw an arc to cut line M at point Z. So the second point is with X as this one, we have to draw a semicircle. After drawing a semicircle here, what we have to do is with Y as center. Now with X as center, any radius, you have to draw a semicircle here with the same radius. Now keep your compass on point Y. Draw a semicircle how it is given in the figure. You will keep here your compass and draw a semicircle this way. Afterwards, the step 4, what you have to do is measure this YZ. What you have to measure? The distance from Y to Z. This measurement is important. Okay. This angle measurement you will point, and then this same you keep the compass here on Y. Mark this semicircle where it cuts. With this measurement you have to keep it and cut semicircle. Okay, as shown here, you should just bisect there. Then the point S you will get. What you will get? The point S. Now join YS and extend the line. Join YS and extend the line. This is the required parallel line. How we came to know? That is this angle, the angle SYU. Okay, this angle is alternate. This angle is alternate to angle ZXYV. This angle. Okay, once the angles are parallel, that is the alternate angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Clear? The steps once again I'll read it out. Draw a line M and mark point X on it. Draw a line M, mark X on it. Then mark a point Y some distance it and join it with X. From here you have to join the second. Then the third step is with X as center and any radius, draw an arc to cut line M. Okay, with this any radius you have to cut line M at point Z. Okay, here, and XY at V. You have to cut this too. Then the fourth step with Y as center and the same radius, what we have taken the radius here, the same we have to take, and what you have to do, draw an arc PQ. From keeping compass here, you are drawing an arc PQ to cut XY at point U. Okay, measure VZ. From the compass now, important point, you should measure VZ. After that, with U as center, now you should keep your compass here. Okay, and cut with this radius, you have to cut this semicircle. Then you will get the point S. Now extend the line here. Okay, join SY and extend the line. The line which we are getting is parallel to line M. This is how you are going to construct a parallel line for the given line. The second is, now we are going to learn the construction of triangles. A triangle is a two-dimensional plane figure made up of 3 sides and 3 angles. This is the basic, you know. This is the picture of triangle, where triangle has 3 sides and 3 angles. We can construct triangle if we know. How can we construct? We should have these 4, then only we can construct a triangle. Which are the 4 points we should know to construct? In any 4, any one if we know, we can construct. Now first thing, if we know all the 3 sides, okay, all the 3 sides of the triangle if we know, we can construct a triangle. The second thing, 2 sides and the angle between them. Now if I know 2 sides and in between angle we should know, then only we can construct a triangle. The third thing is 2 angles and the side between them. Now for example, these 2 sides I know, that is 2 sides and the angle between them, that is ASA. Okay. The fourth is right angle, hypotenuse and one side. Right angle means we know already this angle, then hypotenuse and one side. If we know, we can construct. If we know in this 4 any one way, then only we can construct. Okay. To construct the triangle given 3 sides. Okay. Now we are learning the construction of triangle when 3 sides are given. So first draw a line segment which 3 sides. In that first side you take PQ as 5 centimeter. Draw a line. Okay. Then with point P as center and a radius of 4 centimeter. The second side is given 4 centimeter. How to measure in the compass you should know. You should keep properly on 0, not in the corner of the scale. Okay, when you are keeping your compass, you should see that you are keeping on the point 0 from what measurement we need, that is till 4. So you can see how we have kept the compass here. Like this you are going to keep, and then from point P you are going to just bisect an arc. As you can see here, from P I have taken and I have cut an arc 4 centimeter. Then with center Q, the third side is given 6 centimeter. Okay. From Q, measure the compass 6 centimeter. Keep it on Q and then cut an arc. Bisect the arc which we are getting. Like this you have to get. If you are getting any arc this side, that side, you have to extend. For example, if I am keeping here, if my arc is here, then you have to extend till it meets. Okay. Or if this is somewhere here, then you have to, both the arcs you should extend till it meets. Then only you can draw. It should meet, both the arcs should be meeting each other. After that, join from point R to join points R and P. Join points R and Q. Triangle with 3 sides, that is 4 centimeter. First one was 5 centimeter. This side 4 centimeter and this side 6 centimeter. Therefore, we have now constructed the triangle PQR with the given 3 sides.